Okay, if you're just tuning in, this is going to be the story about hopefully how me and Vendy get engaged. And I mean hopefully because I'm filming this well before I'm going to pop the question. So I don't know what she's going to say. I'm still in Sydney, ready to fly out to Europe tomorrow. It's been the most stressful couple of days trying to get the ring with jeweler delays. I've had my flight delayed. It's all gone wrong at the last minute, but I managed to do a last minute scramble, drive to the jeweler, get the ring, and I'm so happy with it. I got it custom made for Vendy. I think she's really going to like it. I'm not going to show you yet, so you're just going to have to keep watching until you see it actually happen. Let's get this story started. All right, the number one task was to drop the van off at a secure location. So I've just dropped it at my dad's place. He's going to take it to a farm where it will stay until we return, which we don't know when. We are at the airport now and we are off to Europe. I just had to do a bit of a sneaky and get 14 kilos carry on from a 7 kilo limit, and just packed everything in me, around me, in my jumper. All my lenses were on me. I had my laptop stashed in my back, and the adventure continues. Fuck me. I just ran for like 20 minutes to get to my gate. On time. My third connecting flight. Holy shit. No breath. Okay, so that was hectic. My plane from Doha to Frankfurt only gave me an hour and 10 minutes to get through security and immigration. The gate that I had to get this plane on was like so far away from everything else. So next stop is Prague, and I'm going to see Vendy for the first time in a couple of months. She has no idea what's in my backpack. Okay, gotten to Prague. Now I have to try and keep my cool and also hide the package for as long as I can figure out when I'm actually going to drop a knee. Don't know when that's going to be. So I'm just going to play it cool. So let's see if we can find Vendy. So we're in Prague and it is absolutely beautiful here, and I was thinking this would be a really nice place to propose, but I don't like how there is always so many people around. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna do it in public with thousands of people around.
You truly make me the happiest person on earth.
I kind of want to do it in a bit of a private setting where it's just us and we can enjoy the moment a lot better. I'm still thinking. I'm in Vendy's house and she's in a meeting, and finally a little chance to myself because I've been super nervous about the ring not fitting her finger, because I kind of just took a guess at her ring size and she has really small fingers. So I've just found one of her rings that she wears on her little ring finger. So I thought I'd just kind of compare. She's got such little tiny fingers. So let's see, hopefully this is gonna fit and I didn't get it too big or too small. Let's have a look. Here it is. Oh my god, I think it's perfect. Oh man, that is a massive relief. It is like identical to the size that she has on that finger. I think that's gonna leave me with a lot of relief because I was really thinking it was gonna be too small. It looks so tiny. So that's a weight off my shoulders. I've been thinking about where I might propose. We're going on a couple of trips soon to a couple of other countries. So I think it's going to be in another country. It's not going to be in Czech. Thinking of ways to do it, some kind of really nice way that's not very cliche, but also means a lot to us. So I'm still kind of panning that out in my head. Hopefully I come up with a good idea soon. I am nervous. I've just had a beer to calm myself and kind of relieve the nerves, but I am at Vendy's dad's house and I'm going to ask him permission to propose to Vendy. And the problem is Vendy's dad doesn't speak a word of English, so it's going to be tricky. I've translated on Google Translate kind of what I wanted to say. I think I'm just going to try and find the time, wait until he's away from everyone and go up to him and kind of just be like, hey, like, read this and don't tell anyone. Because I've only got today and tomorrow to do it. First things first, ask the father. So let's just hope it goes smoothly, but I'm quite nervous. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight. I've kind of been bogged down with the cat and everyone's left me. I'm finding it really hard to try and find a time where he's going to be alone and I can ask him. It might happen tomorrow. I'm going to try find a time to get outside maybe. It's really hard because everything I do around here is with Vendy. We don't really have our own time and I can't really be like, hey, I'm just going to go visit your dad. She'll find that obviously very suspicious and I could probably come up with a bit of a lame excuse, but I'm just going to try and do it while we're both together and hopefully try and get away with it without her realising what I'm actually up to. The day's the day. We're bike riding to his little hut now and I'm nervous again, but I've got my Google translated text. Let's hope it goes well. Where's Vendy? There she is. Okay, we're at the hut now. I have a feeling it's going to be very hard to isolate Vendy's father because it's so small. This is kind of like my last chance. So we all went mushroom picking in the woods together and I tried to separate Vendy from her father so I could get the question in. It wasn't working very well, so I had one last idea. Back at the hut, I waited for Vendy's father to go outside and I sneakily followed him outside and handed him my phone with the Google translated text on it. So I got my answer. I'm not sure if it was the reaction I was expecting, but it's an answer. So I just had a bit of an idea. Me and Vendy have just made a snap decision to head to Austria for a couple of days to go camping around the lakes. I thought, Austria's a pretty nice place. We can potentially bring a ring and see what happens. So I'm just gonna bring it anyway in case the opportunity arises. We'll see what happens, eh? While in Austria, I came across one place that would have been perfect, but I actually forgot to bring the ring on a little walk we did in the afternoon. Oops.
So we were at this really famous viewpoint at Hallstatt in Austria. And then I was standing in front of Marcel. Marcel all of a sudden went to his pocket and he was like, and I'm like, he's gonna need that. And then he pulled out his other objective on the camera. I'm like, okay, let's take more photos.
Okay, I'm pretty sure she was joking about that. I'm just gonna be more cunning later to keep the surprise. Welcome back. We are going to a very special destination.
Where we've never been to. We'll give you a hint.
Okay, welcome to Sicily. So we arrived in Sicily a couple of days ago and we are staying at Vendy's family's place. They bought an old house here that they're fixing up, so we're helping them fix it up, but we are going to take a couple of days to go exploring. That's when I think is going to be the perfect opportunity. I've been wrapping my head around how and where I'm going to do it, but the more I think about it, the more it stresses me out trying to plan the perfect scenario. I've been looking up Google, on Instagram, trying to find a really nice location, but I think the most important thing is it's just going to be me and Vendy in the same spot, and I really want to do it in the next couple of days, but if it doesn't feel right, I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to rush it, as it's just going to make me more and more nervous. Okay, I think today is going to be the day. I'm in the toilet of a cafe because it's the only place I can get away from Vendy. We're about to head to an island off the west coast of Sicily. It's a small island where you rent bikes and you basically just ride around the island. We're going to stay there for one night and the water just looks like turquoise blue. It's amazing. My plan is to say to Vendy, oh, let's take like a really nice photo, put your dress on. I'll get her to like turn around and do a spin or something, and then while she's spinning, I'll get down. Hopefully that works. We have arrived to the island and it is actually really nice. We've just booked an extra night here. We have a really cool pool, and where I plan to go tonight is up this mountain here, and that way is the sunset. I think it's going to look really nice. It's going to be a bit of a hike to get up there, but it's going to be so cool. We spent the whole day exploring the island on bikes. I was much more relaxed knowing I have a spot to go to now. It's all about just trying to convince Vendy to go up the mountain this afternoon. So in Sicily in summer, it is so hot. So to cool vans down here, they just put lots of holes in them and you get so much more airflow. It's amazing. Okay, it's now 5:30. We're about to start heading up the mountain. See, the sunset is starting to come down. Vendy still has absolutely no idea. I told her we were just going to go up to take a couple of photos, watch the sunset, come down, have dinner, and then watch some TV show later. We're going up the hill. You having fun? No. So Vendy was really not keen to actually come up the mountain. I basically forced her, so I was trying to keep the spirits high. Now on foot, up the mountain. Vendy, how you feeling? Okay, we're about halfway, and the stairs just got so much steeper. Oh shit. But the view is pretty epic. She still has no idea. This place is pretty epic. We finally got up here. I found a really awesome spot all to ourselves, but it was pretty windy. So I had to really try and convince Vendy that yes, this is going to be such a cool photo. Please put your dress on. She was not having a bar of it. It took me ages to finally convince her, but then it finally happened. I think Vendy likes it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Thinks it's too big. How can you have a fucking diamond that's too big?
Someone will chop off my finger.
Vendy doesn't know it yet, but I've been videoing the whole process.
Oh wow, really?
So she'll see it when you guys see it, I suppose, when it's finished. We're out of the wind now. So, just to confirm, what did you say? Because I don't know if anyone heard you.
It was too windy, but I said yes. One small recommendation, guys, when you're about to propose, do not propose her when she's hungry. Hungry and make her walk to the highest point on the island.
I was struggling to keep the mood high, but but you guys all saw that. Vendy, what are you looking at?
If it's real.
Oh, not naked. Hey.
We calling you because we want to tell you something. Oh.
No, I've got something to tell you.